Dear children, today we have to learn in standard 10 subject social science chapter number 21. The name of the chapter is social changer. Now dear children, you know very well that in the previous lecture we have already learned about the corruption in our country, in the foreign country. In this we have also learned that how the corruption has doing the adverse effect on the economy. Regarding the because of corruption, the behavior, there is a degradation in the moral value, in the social policy regulation, problem of the black money, trust of the people on the law of the states, injustice and the disparity in the income, and due to the corruption, the morality and the national character are the reason. This all these things, dear children, we have to learn into the previous lecture. After also we have learned about which are the steps to curb the corruption. Central Anti-Bribery Bureau was established in the 1964, and according to them, the chief function of the investigate the allegation against the government officials who are involved into the corruption. After also we have to learn about that to stop the corruption, the Indian government formulated Anti-Corruption Act into the 1988. After right to the information in 2005, recently the central government has enacted the Black Money Act in 2005, and Gujarat Vigilance Commission Gandhinagar has undertaken the Department of the Investigation for the corruption and the misuse for the power of the government official. Up to this, dear children, we have to learn into the previous lecture. Now today we have to learn about the Right to Information Act 2005. Which one, dear children? Underline it. Right to Information Act 2005. It means માહિતીના અધિકાર બાબતનો અધિનિયમ. Which one? માહિતીના મેળવવાના અધિકાર બાબતનો અધિનિયમ 2005. It means in short you can say that RTI 2005. On 15th June 2005, what happened, the dear children? On 15th June 2005, the central government enacted the Right to the Information Act. What they are saying, that dear children, they are saying that central government has enacted, connected with the Right to Information Act, and it is applied to all the states of the India except the Jammu and Kashmir. What they are saying, that dear children, they are saying there it is applied to all the states of India except the Jammu and Kashmir. This act is not applicable to secret services of the country. What they are saying, that dear children, this act is not applicable for the secret services of the country. So dear children, remember that this Right to Information Act on 15th June 2005, the central government has enacted the Right to the Information Act, and they are also saying that institution dealing with the security, safety institution promoting the unity, integrity in the foreign ambassadors offices. On 5th October 2005, what they are saying, that 5th October 2005, according to the above legislation provision, the Gujarat government has implemented rules regarding Gujarat Right to Information Act 2005. What they are saying, that dear children, they are saying that Gujarat has also implemented the Gujarat Right to Information Act 2005 was implemented. Now, if you to see, then what happened there? The base of this legislative have been acquired for the transparent, clean, simple and the quick administrative operation, and to seek the public cooperation in it. What they are saying, that dear children, they are saying that the base of this legislative has been to acquire the transparent, clean, simple and quick administrative operation, and to seek the public cooperation in it. According to this provision of the legislative, and any citizen may approach the higher official of the department and ask the question to get the proper information about his pending work. What they are saying, that dear children, they are saying that according to this provision, the legislative and any citizen may approach the higher official of the department and ask the question to get the proper information about his pending work or implementation of scheme or for the success or the status of the public oriented worker. How to obtain the information? Now next one, what they are saying that dear children, they are saying that how we are getting the information about it. How to obtain this information? So dear children, they are saying that as per this slide, what they are saying that dear children, as per this slide, applicant has to pay fixed fee. What they are saying that applicant has to pay the fixed fee, and this fixed fee is presently the 20 rupees in the cash or postal order or pay order on non-judicial stamp along with the applicant format. What they are saying that dear children, they are saying that how to obtain the information. As per this slide, the applicant has to pay fixed fee presently 20 rupees in cash, postal order or pay order on non-judicial stamp along with applicant format in order to get the information. This application may be self-signed. What they are saying that dear children, this application may be self-signed, typed or in the form of email to the concerned department. Person from the family including BPL list doesn't have to pay any fee or the charge for the copy. There is no need to mention the why information has been asked for. What happened that dear children, they are saying that there is no need to mention the why information has been asked for. Concern, if you have to see, then assistant public information officer, underlining. What they are saying that APIO, assistant public information officer, give a copy of the receipt of the received application. What they are saying that dear children, they are saying that give a copy of the receipt of the received applicant to the applicant after putting the serial number ID number in the application. So dear children, they are saying that they have to put one ID number in the application, and after that, what they are saying that after that, whatever the correspondence has to make regarding this applicant, then ID number was to be mentioned in that. APIO will give the direction within the 30 days. What they are saying that dear children, they are saying that APIO will give the direction within how many days? Within the 30 days of accepting the application for acquiring the information. And after that, if any copy is demanded by the applicant, then it could be obtained by paying the fixed fee or the charges decided according to the legislative of AIPO. And you know very well that what is the full form of AIPO? Assistant Public Information Officer. And after that, if AIPO may refuse to give the information as per the legislation, if the required information affect the sovereignty of the country or influence the national interest and the security, or is related to secret issue or lead to contempt of the court, or is in connection with scientific secret or promote the crime, then next dear children, they are given for the provision for appeal. What they are given dear children? They are given for the provisions for appeal. If you have to see the provision for appeal, if the concerned department does not accept the information within the 30 days, what they are saying there, if the concerned department does not accept the information within the 30 days or refuse to give the information, then offered applicant may appeal into the PIO, it means Public Information Officer, within the 30 days. How many? Within the 30 days of rejection. For this applicant doesn't have the stipulated to pay any fine. If within the stipulated time period the decision of the first appeal does not come, or the applicant is refused to be given the required information, the offended applicant may make an appeal to state about the Chief Information Officer within the 90 days. After dear children, they are given for the provision for the fine support, provision for the fine sum. It means now they are given for the provision for the finding its દંડની જોગવાઈ. If any information officer refuse to give the information without giving the reasonable ground, or the hides information with ill intention or intentionally give the improper or incorrect or misleading information or destroy the information, the concerned information officer is fined fixed charges as per date for delay in the providing the information. What they are saying, that dear children, if any information is hide information within ill intention or intentionally give the improper, incorrect or misleading information, then what happen there, this concerned officer has the fine fixed charges per day for delay in providing the information. For any query, special information guidance related to use of the Right to Information Act. First time in the country, they are also providing the helpline number 9924085300 has been started, which help us all the days in working hour except the public holiday. In addition to this, civil rights letter has been declared, due to which a deadline is fixed for the solution in the concerns officer. With the help of it, the status of applicant may be the inquired. The Gujarat government has started common service portal on which a citizen may also apply the online, verify the document and make payment for about 28 services in May. Inquire the status of applicant for the 24/7 hours. This act is revolutionary step to put off the corruption, and because of that, dear children, we can say that this act, Right to Information Act 2005, is a one kind of the revolutionary step to put off the corruption. Thank you, dear children.